Testing. All right, so we should be live on YouTube. How's it going, guys? Welcome. I'll wait for a few more people to join. I think no one's on YouTube just yet, but I'm going to get the TikTok thing going, and we're going to go live on TikTok as well. If you guys are new, appreciate if you hit that subscribe button or follow button if you guys are on TikTok. And let me get this set up, and then we'll get started here in about 2 minutes. As always, we go live every single week, 8 p.m. Central Time on Tuesdays, and then on Saturdays, it's usually at 3 p.m. Central Time. So TikTok should be live now. Let me just get the camera set up in the right spot, and we'll be getting started. Hopefully, everyone's Tuesday is going great. In crypto, Bitcoin is kind of still stuck at $17,000 area. You're still trying to get above that key. What in the world? You're still trying to get above that key resistance at $17,460, and that's kind of what Bitcoin is trying to do right now. Now, I do think, and based on the charts, if Bitcoin breaks 17.5, next step would be $18,590. So that's kind of what you're trying to do right now. Bookmap is open. We're going to check that in a second. Give people a few more minutes to join, and then we'll go from there. I'm going to go start on the daily time frame. So right now, the biggest support to the downside is this huge local low that you have at $15,551. So this is kind of the range we're in, 15.5 to 17.5. That's just the range we're in right now. We're at the top of the range. If you want to be, obviously breaking the top of the range would mean a move above 17.5. That'd kind of be the range that I would say that we're trading in, and we'll see if we can break it. Right now, Bookmap is saying that we do want to break the top of that range. You have a lot of liquidity up here at $17,500. You have a lot of liquidity up here above 17.5, which tells me there's a very good chance that the market wants us to go higher. So I believe that will eventually happen. I still don't think the low is in for Bitcoin for this bear market, but I do think short-term rally above 17.5 is very likely. Then now you also have liquidity, which we didn't have the other day, up here around this $18,000 area. So I think it's very likely now in the next few days or in the next few hours that we eventually breach 17,500 and then eventually would go target that $18,600 area that I was just looking at. So it's looking bullish to me right now for Bitcoin, which is a very good sign. So if you guys have any requests for other altcoins besides Bitcoin, let me know and I will look at them. I did just look at Jasmine. I just made a Jasmine video, and to me, Jasmine's not very bullish. You are on the smaller time frames making lower highs and lower lows. You just made a lower low on Jasmine on the 4-hour chart, and the 1-hour chart is completely overbought without breaking previous highs. So to me, I know a lot of you guys who watch my channel are, love Jasmine. So I'm just looking at Jasmine right now. I'm looking for another move lower in this uptrend that you do have since the 9th of November. I'm looking for this to probably make a new low. But as of right now, as long as you stay above 0.0037, technically you're still bullish and in this uptrend. If you lose that level though, the 3.7 level, and right now you're at 4.0 basically, just below it. If you lose 3.7 to me, then the uptrend is over on Jasmine. So that's another one that I'm watching very carefully. But also the fact that some of these altcoins are now starting to show signs of weakness tells me that maybe Bitcoin is about to fall too. Not immediately, but if you see enough altcoins that look bearish, there's a good chance Bitcoin is about to look bearish as well. So that's kind of what I'm looking at. It's another major altcoin I was looking at. But if there's any requests, let me know. Appreciate the likes. Just joined what coin? So I'm looking at Jasmine right now. We just looked at Bitcoin. Take a look at XRP. I'm on it. It's about to pop. Long XRP right now for a short-term trade, and thank me later. Well, that's. We can look at XRP, right? We can definitely look at XRP. So let's go do that. XRP. XRP and XRP3L will look exactly the same, except the prices will be different. But it's, it's the same thing. So KuCoin XRP, let's go look at it. Starting on the daily time frame. The 200-day moving average actually, to me, looks good to me right now. The 200-day moving average, you're barely above it. That is sitting at basically 389, and you're right above it. So you're right at the 200-day moving average. I do like that a lot. Yeah, to me, that's a good sign for XRP. The 4-hour chart, let's look at this. You're below the 200-day moving average on the 4-hour chart. It looks like you keep getting rejected off the 200-day moving average. So if you want to be bullish on XRP, you really bulls need to see it move above 39.6. As for right now, you can't get above it on the 4-hour chart. The daily chart, you're above it barely, but the 4-hour chart, you are not above it. So that's one thing I do look for as well. And also the 4-hour chart is overbought on the RSI, so be careful. It's looking like every time you get up to this yellow line, which is the 200-day moving average on the 4-hour chart, you get rejected. And as of right now, it's in a massive downtrend. So yeah. Also, the daily chart has more downside action as well, so I'd just be very careful. Let's go look at the 1-hour chart for XRP. 1-hour chart for XRP just made a lower high and is in a downtrend as well. So, and even on the 1-hour chart, it's below the 200-day moving average. So to me, XRP is definitely not in a trade zone. You got the 1-hour chart being bearish. You got the 4-hour chart, which is probably going to roll over pretty soon because it's overbought right now. And you got the daily chart with more downside action. So nothing is financial advice. But based on what I'm seeing, this does not look very bullish to me right now. I do like the fact that on the daily chart it's above the 200-day moving average, but it's just barely above it on the daily chart, so that could definitely roll over. And on the 4-hour chart and 1-hour chart, you're below the 200-day moving average. So to me right now, unfortunately, I'm not ready to say this is a bullish setup just yet. But I do like what the daily chart is trying to do on the 200-day moving average, but smaller time frames are not giving me the yes, it's ready to pop just yet. So just be careful. That's all I'll say is be careful with XRP. So yeah, I would disagree, but I think long-term XRP will do very, very, very well. And yeah, appreciate the follow. So Luna Classic, let's go look at that one next. Luna Classic, I don't think Luna Classic has been ready to do something for a long time now, but that doesn't mean it's going to. I had this in a massive falling wedge on the daily time frame, and it just hasn't popped yet. It hasn't popped. I mean, I don't know how much tighter it can go. It's kind of looking like it's trying to bottom. It's going sideways now, but you're not getting the bounce like you would like to see. Also, you barely had to move up, right? And you're completely overbought on the daily time frame. So again, to me, Luna Classic, because it's overbought now on the daily time frame, is telling me that it's probably gonna make a new low. Based on what I'm looking at, the 4-hour chart. How's that looking? The 4-hour chart. The 4-hour chart's technically making a higher low right now, but I don't know. You're struggling to get bids. You can't get above the 200-day moving average again on this coin either. Is it above it on the daily chart? I highly doubt it. It's well below it on the daily chart, I think. Yeah, I don't think it's above it on that. It's definitely below it on the 4-hour chart. And the 1-hour chart for Luna Classic, it's above it. It's barely above it on the 1-hour chart. So to me, Luna Classic is still bearish. And the fact that you're overbought without even having much of a rally is bearish. So I don't like what I'm seeing on Luna Classic. To me, that's definitely not a long trade I would take right now. And another request that we had was VRA. This looks bad too. It's below the 200-day moving average, which usually if it's above it on the daily time frame, that means you're in a bull market. And obviously if it's below it, you're in a bear market or in a bearish time for that coin. So daily chart is bearish. Also, you're overbought you barely got any bounce, and you're overbought on the daily time frame as well for VRA. Let's go look at the 4-hour chart for VRA. VRA is below the 200-day moving average on the 4-hour chart. Now, the RSI is very low. And technically that's made a higher low on the RSI, but still be careful because, again, you're below the 200-day moving average on the 4-hour chart. And the 1-hour chart, it just there's no momentum. To me, again, you got overbought without breaking previous high. To me also, and you're not even above the 200-day moving average on the 1-hour chart anymore. You're right on it. So, again, to me, VRA looks as bad as Luna Classic does. Neither of these, and XRP. I would say XRP, VRA, and Luna Classic all are in the category of definitely don't be long on. Not financial advice, but it just doesn't look bullish to me. Everything I look for is not bullish. In fact, it's bearish now. You're overbought on a lot of these time frames, and you're not above the 200-day moving average. I mean, those are two huge reasons to not be long on any asset, really. So that's just what I'm looking at. So appreciate the follow, Crazy J. So that's kind of it. If there's any other requests, let me know. We are on YouTube, so if you guys want to watch the stream on YouTube and see the entire screen, then come on over to YouTube, Crypto Boss Andrew. If you guys are new, appreciate if you hit that follow button. So we went over Bitcoin, we went over Luna Classic, we went over Jasmine, we went over VRA. So that's 4 coins. I'm going to go back to Bitcoin now. And so right now, Bitcoin is at $17,050. I think short term, Bitcoin is going to get a move above $17,500 based on what I saw on Bookmap, which you have liquidity up here. And usually when you have more liquidity up here than you do down here, that means you're going to go up to those prices. It's very likely that that is what happens next. And then if you break 17,500, which has been a resistance for almost a month now, the next step would be $18,600 for Bitcoin. So I think by the end of this week, Bitcoin will be above 17,500. But I still think for this bear market that we're in, we're still going to make a new low below 15.5. So just be careful. Obviously, I could be wrong. I've been wrong many times before, so it's a good chance. There's also a chance you never see 17.5 again until that bull run. But to me, I do like what I'm seeing on Bitcoin for the smaller time frames. I don't like the 1-hour chart right now. It's overbought. But the 4-hour chart is oversold, and you made a higher low. So to me, the 4-hour chart is bullish on Bitcoin. 1-hour chart, no, not at all. But 4-hour chart looks good to me on Bitcoin. I don't like where the daily is either. You're completely overbought. It definitely made a lower high. So we'll see what happens. But the 4-hour chart is still looking like at least I think the 4-hour chart is indicating Bitcoin will get another move higher before you have another move down based on the daily chart. So, and that 4-hour chart could definitely take you above 17,500. So I do think sometime this week Bitcoin will see 17.5 again, if not higher than that. But that's kind of what I'm looking at for the market right now. Obviously, Bitcoin gets moved back to 17.5 or higher, then that means some altcoins will have a nice move to the upside. So if you look in an altcoin, then that could help you in that trade as well. But that's kind of what I wanted to go over today. If there's any requests, let me know. Otherwise, we will be back live Saturday 8 p.m. Central Time Saturday, 3 p.m. Central Time, and then obviously Tuesdays, it's 8 p.m. Central Time is when we are live. So, yeah, that's kind of what I wanted to go over. So I'm bullish on Bitcoin on the medium term for the next few days. Super short term, I don't think Bitcoin's going to do anything tonight because 1-hour chart is overbought. But I think by the end of the week, Bitcoin will be above 17.5. And then I think in a few weeks, it's going to be back lower because I do think probably 18.6 would be the highest Bitcoin will go on this current rally. So that's kind of where I see the market going over the next few days. Obviously, subscribe. Hit the follow button because I'm starting to post more videos on TikTok now. Besides just going live, I am starting to post daily videos on TikTok. Again, trying to get back in the groove of things on that end. So follow me on TikTok, and I guess that's kind of all I wanted to say. You want me to go look at SHIB on the daily chart? All right. So SHIB on the daily chart is overbought, right? You can see that right there. The 200-day moving average is all the way up here at 11, and you're at 9.3 right now. So it's definitely not bullish by any means on that end. 4-hour chart, you are oversold, but that's not really much of a higher low. You are oversold. You couldn't get above the 200-day moving average. You see you were rejected off of that on the 4-hour chart. So to me, I don't know. I don't really like what I see from SHIB either. And the 1-hour chart is completely overbought without breaking previous highs. So to me, SHIB is just as bearish as the next one. A lot of these altcoins just look really, really bad right now, which makes me a little bit worried for the fact that Bitcoin probably is not going to have much more movement to the upside. Maybe 17.5 could be the top before you have another move below 15.5 and a new local low. But I don't like where I'm seeing a lot of these alts. SHIB looks really bearish right now to me as well. In fact, if anything, I'd be looking for a short position in SHIB, not financial advice. I won't be in that short position, but I don't think it'd be a bad idea to be in a short position based on what I'm seeing from SHIB coin. Maybe when the 4-hour chart gets overbought or gets another move up, another small rally, then you could short it. But overall, SHIB looks just as bad as the next altcoin that we've looked at tonight. So I am looking for lower prices on a Bitcoin probably in the next few weeks, guys. So just be careful, be cautious, and I guess that's all I got to say. I'm going to end the YouTube live stream because people seem to forget that we are on YouTube.